Clash fans, Trample Damage coming at you today with some super giant, super wizard armies for Clan Wars. And I was actually going to be doing my really fun Rubeus Hagrid impersonation, at least of the actor who played Hagrid in the Harry Potter films, because I do great voices, but I'm still getting over coronavirus, so my Hagrid voice isn't quite as good as it normally is. It sounds more Irish instead. Anyway, so we're going to just go ahead and jump in here. We've been getting beat up a little bit lately in Clan Wars, trading blows. But we are going to take a look at some super giant, super wizard armies. And it's literally half super giants, half super wizards. I've been using log launchers, even though sometimes they hit the town hall and maybe giving me some trouble, but I keep 3-starring everything, so I'm not going to complain. What I'm looking for when I go after these types of bases, I'm looking for an opportunity to funnel each side. So in this attack, I'm going to wind up coming in and blowing out this corner down here with a couple of giants and wizards, blowing out this corner here with some giants and wizards, and then sending the brunt of my forces up here through the middle. Now, I am using 14 and 14 plus the log launcher. I'm using 2 heal and 2 rage, plus a rage in the clan castle, and then 2 freeze spells. The freezes are very situational. The rage and the heal, it's hard to tell you exactly when I like to use them. It's tricky one to get a feel for, but like right when you're about to head into a whole bunch of damage, or when you'd like to be able to deal a bunch of damage, that's when I tend to rage. I guess before we do that, make sure to subscribe and like the video, comment down below, tell me all kinds of stuff, keep the channel growing and whatnot, and check me out on TikTok. Personal selling done. Let's go ahead and jump in here. So we go ahead and start the funnel by putting, on this attack, I decided to put 2 super giants here just because there's not a lot of damage that's over here. And then I spread my wizards just a little bit, and because of their chaining effect, they're able to get over the walls and they're able to create there we go, regular speed, a little bit of separation. Down here, I did a couple of super giants. Now, I put the 2 giants that I put down here to go after this archer tower. Again, I wasn't expecting a lot of damage to be coming, and I put my wizards more on this side because I wanted them to start collapsing these buildings here. And then, of course, you see now I have deployed the brunt of my giants right in here because they're not going to stray. And I've got my super wizards in behind, and you can see there's no perimeter buildings out here that are going to draw the additional wizards and giants out of the way, so they're going to continue pushing in here. Now there's my first rage spell that comes down. Poison spell for the clan castle troops, obviously. We'll go regular speed here. I use my Eternal Tome in that moment because I wanted these super wizards over here to be alive and well to be going after that Inferno Tower, which they clear that compartment very quickly. And this is the beautiful thing about this attack. These super giants deal so much damage to walls. Like literally, the little pack of them, they just like plow through it as though there were wall breakers running in the midst there. Now I did also use a rage spell over here because I wanted those yetis and super wizards to come out very strong and deal as much damage as possible to the buildings that were over there. And then at this point, I've got my heal spell to basically recharge that entire core of super giants in there. And then I rage. I do this a lot. This is a trick I use. I heal, and then I rage outside of the heal. That way they're all full of health, and they don't move through it too quickly. Because you can see the super giants have so many hit points as is that it's nice for them to be able to take their time working through the heal. If you put the heal and rage on top of each other, they destroy everything very quickly and move on. So a lot of times you'll see me do something where I do like a heal and then a rage, and then coming out of the rage on the other side, I will place another heal spell, which I'm pretty sure I did on this attack. Yes, on my other heal spell coming out there. Meanwhile, my super wizards are running around the top with my barbarian king, and the yetis wiped out this whole bottom side of the base. My archer queen still has yet to use her royal cloak ability, which I figured would be perfect for this town hall here. And she pops the town hall and manages to save almost all of those troops from getting hit by the Giga Tesla. And then it's a wrap. Woohoo! Good job, super giant, super wizards. So we'll go ahead and jump in here for another one of these attacks. Now this one, I was actually curious how this was going to wind up working, but I decided to go a couple of giants, couple super wizards, just to get rid of those buildings up here. And then down on the bottom, a couple of super giants, couple of super wizards. And then I put most of the rest of my super giants down in here. And again, you'll see perimeter buildings all taken care of down here, perimeter buildings taken care of up here, and I have a super giant heading in at that wizard tower. Log launcher is coming in, and then here come the rest of my super wizards nice and tight behind this log launcher. That way all my troops will stay close together. And I decided to use my Eternal Tome on the way in because there's just so much damage per second that is being dealt from all these buildings out here, and that's almost my entire army that was invincible in that moment. Now, I was a little nervous in this moment because I thought the Eagle Artillery was going to be able to wind up standing there and doing a ton of damage, but a couple of Super Wizards did come in, along with the Yetis under Rage, and take down not only that Archer Queen, not only that Eagle Artillery, but also those X-Bows. And this is where, this whole side of the base is wiped out, and then up here we've got that whole big giant troop of super giants just chilling around. And again, heal spell right there. It's helping the barbarians. It's keeping that Inferno Tower distracted. My Archer Queen still has yet to use her Royal Cloak. Poison spell placed to take out those witches. The super giants pound through that wall to go after the town hall, and it's a similar thing, a heal and then rage and then heal. They take down that town hall. Archer Queen still has not used her Royal Cloak ability, but with a couple of super giants left running around in there, the Barbarian King with more than half his hit points, and my Archer Queen having yet to use her Royal Cloak, I knew that this was a foregone conclusion. This clan war actually I was super excited. It was the first time I used that attack, and I liked it so much that I did use it again a couple times in the war where we got crushed because we had a couple new people join the clan that all skipped their attacks, and they got booted because that's how we roll. This one I came in up at the top. Now this is nice. You can see this army works on so many layouts because the super giants don't have any trouble pounding through walls. Up here there's only one archer tower, and then up on this side I got my barbarian king. So I plan on sending, or the enemy king, I plan on sending my king up against his king, her Big Andy, sounds like a boy. So I did two super giants in here with a couple super wizards behind. And up at the top, I got 3 super giants with a couple of super wizards and my barbarian king to help take out that enemy king. I didn't want him to kill a giant and then kill the wizards, so I wanted my king to get in there and beat him up. Now what you'll see is very quickly, you see this funnel very nicely set. This whole side right here is completely devoid of any buildings, and then over here, those super wizards are clearing everything out to where now I have nothing except buildings right here, and those super giants start heading in toward those defenses. Most of those super wizards follow them directly inside here, and then I've got a rage spell on the way in here. Oh, this one I actually I had the wrong spell composition. I accidentally used the jump. Normally I use the 2 rage and the 2 heal. I had a super go wipe army trained, and I tend to use the jump spells, the 1 jump spell there. But again, these troops are just so powerful. You almost don't even need to know what you're doing at a Town Hall 12 if you've got max giants and max wizards. 50,000 dark elixir, and for 3 days, you're probably going to be wiping out almost any town hall that you come up against. I did use the jump spell very well there, although again, those super giants deal so much damage to walls that they would have been able to take care of it just fine with no trouble. I've been having tons of fun with this army. I went ahead and used here, came up on the upper side here. I like to start farther away from the town hall just because it gives me an opportunity to let the log launcher beat up a whole bunch of stuff. Now these are so perfect for this army because you've got so many buildings that are tight in here, a couple of super giants covering for those super wizards, and that whole entire bottom area is cleared out to where none of my troops are going to want to run around and go down that direction. And then up here, you're actually going to see this is a really great funnel. This gold mine and these elixir collectors up here, nobody even goes after those until toward the very end because we cut such a nice sharp funnel. And the rage spell kind of whiffed a little bit. A bunch of the troops went around the outside because those super giants punched a hole in the wall. But now that I've got all my troops in there, my Eternal Tome making everybody nice and invincible, and all those super giants and super wizards just continue plowing right toward that town hall where I did drop a heal spell just to recharge everybody, and this base is just getting eaten alive from the inside out. And I still have a heal spell left over. It's a swag heal spell. And then, of course, because like I said, cut such a nice tight funnel up here, all those buildings are the end of the attack. The last one we're going to show you here, which I was actually going to show you a whole bunch of regular attacks that I've been making just because I just keep destroying everything that I'm coming up against. What is this? That's a Warden Walk. But I've been destroying everything that I've been coming against. But of course, war attacks are better because, you got to put your money where your mouth is. and be able to show how you can actually help your clan in war. So we're going to show one more attack. Had a similar layout, I think, similar layout to that other one. Clan Castle was exposed on this side, so I figured I'd give a shot to just throwing a barbarian in there to see what was coming out. And there's an ice hound. I was going to throw a super giant in there if I needed to be able to draw more troops, but I thought, hey, why not? I'll give it a shot. Ended up being an ice hound, so I pulled it over here to the corner and then let it go after a super giant while my queen killed it. But then you can see the same exact thing. You set the funnel. You clear one side, you clear the other, and then you make a nice... See, there we go. Look. These buildings are gone, so once I have these walls down, all the troops I put up here, they're going to head straight toward the core. And there we go. Here come my super giants. They have nowhere to go but down toward this air defense, and there come my super wizards right alongside them. And I went ahead and said, rage spell, let's get some damage rolling. And the super wizards did happen to run well ahead of those super giants. But look at that. There's like 10 super wizards and 10 super giants just sitting there inside the core. I got a P.E.K.K.A. and an ice golem coming stuff down, and they become invincible, and then I rage and I heal, and I've still got my Eternal Tome. My Grand Warden, my Barbarian King and Queen hadn't used any of their abilities, and this base is just destroyed. I'm 5 of 6. I had one attack, I got a 98% 2-star. It's such a good attack. I hope you guys try it out. Share this video with your clanmates. Check out my channel. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment down below if you've tried this or you have any thoughts. And make sure to check out my goofy TikTok stuff in the meantime. Trample Damage saying you guys have a good one.